Degenerate J's behind them ask my latest main task is to ask my man calibrate caliber how many bars am I throwing and who am I aiming them at mumble rapper simple as that so many different ways to skin a kid not really interested in the tit for tat more like 187 router tap tap cruise straight past and spatter full clips worth leaving nothing but spent shells dead bodies as I open the gates of hell to expel the souls of the ones living now a broken empty shell of a Humpty Dumpty fell off the shelf caliber is shooting in a way to damage pride and heft of a mumble rapper not protecting himself he might need a Kevlar vest to stop the freestyle flow infestation from penetrating a fellow's pride to knock him of course taking the gangster out of his dry primal instinct sets in the fight or flight telling him to root for his life and hide before we find your ass and leave the pride stripped and the mumble rappers defiant send them all to exile to practice spitting properly from a dictionary trying to learn the words instead of the mumbling bile give these motherfuckers an inch and they take a mile trying to imitate 8 miles any battle sending home make nail bombs to your mother's house loaded with extra strangle to puncture a motherfucker's atoms apple and half of the fucking stubble half a donkey sadly half a retarded mule so sick all you mumbled rapping individuals must be all new school flocking equal rules full demanding your respect in the name of the old school's burning eternal flame compared to caliber you're lame to fake fraudulent opaque set of snakes hissing at the flamethrower throwing flames that light wicker man a lot of them until Gaifax bonfires burn up the clothing attire reduced to a pile of ancient seconds a blazer blaze to admire from a faraway location unless you want to catch on fire from standing to close as degenerate J's violently set stoking the fire to hunt for the T's on a hot wire vehicle stood to spot with a man behind a steering wheel freaking out because he has to now walk frustrated he's jumping up landing in liquid tarmac boiling hot victims with an antique samurai sword's a proper katana for a front local epitome for free tax right for nothing not a zilch not a zip not a bean meaning niche put upon a fish in a man-sized big goldfish bowl add a human being to see how many seconds it takes to make meat's milkshake red color instead of water's clearly opaque to see through the other side imagine that my brother still then lives without a single stutter he says nothing is safe until still skins indeed of a new next of kin because he couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut doesn't matter if he spins and tweaks the golden strings that threat more like a loose end in need of a good old timing and soldering deadlines past the time of no return but as I borrowed you more so you could have the time to learn the hard way seconds into minutes you burn away until unfortunately no more will lay ahead of you feeding a slip knotted rope until I break a neck or 2 draws the shortest straws how sick is he sicker than a motherfucker
Woman getting high, Liga high.
Degenerate J's behind them ask my latest main task is to ask my man calibrate caliber how many bars am I throwing and who am I aiming them at mumble rappers simple as that so many different ways to skin a kid not really interested in the tit for tat more like 187 router tap tap cruise straight past and spatter full clips worth leaving nothing but spent shells dead bodies as I open the gates of hell to expel the souls of the ones